Hello, my beautiful Saggies. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today is Friday, July 12th, and this reading will be posted a little bit later today. I'm doing it on the day of the posting. I'm trying to post readings for the signs that I read for every Friday at around 5 p.m., so they're there for you for the weekend and the upcoming week. But don't worry about dates, okay? I am going to talk about a couple things to do with the 12th and the 14th. But if the title caught your eye, I'm confident there is a message here for you. So don't worry about that. Okay. Please do remember this is a collective, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. So the 12th, today, is the opening day of the movie Disclosure Day. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know if I'm going to go to the theater to see it or if I'm going to wait till I can stream it. Sometimes I like to watch those things at home so I can talk to my husband about what's happening in the movie. So we'll see. And then Sunday the 14th is that new moon in Gemini coming up where you're going to feel even more talkative than you already are, Saggies. And I know that because I am a Saggy. So Sunday might be a day where you really want to get together with people or call people on the phone or just have conversations. You may feel a surge of energy to call somebody you haven't spoken to in a while. That boost of also speaking your truth could be happening on that. Because Gemini is very talkative, air sign, right? Communication. So that could be enhanced on this new moon. But the thing to remember is to set your intentions for what you want to happen over the next 28 to 30 days, right? So yeah, Sunday could be a very important communication day for you and everyone because of that new moon energy. The 12th today, can't wait to hear feedback about this movie. It's been a long time coming. All right, so let's get right into it. The card that came out from the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards by James Van Praagh for you Saggies is friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yeah. See all the connection it's showing there in that mandala kind of image. So it's true. And often I say people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I definitely have had friends that had friendships that have run their course, and it's not going to be a lifetime thing. I definitely know that sometimes people are brought into my life for a specific reason. And that's the message that you're getting, Saggies. So when you're thinking about your friendships and your friends, you can probably, because everybody has a different personality. So there may be certain friends that, like I have a friend and we do everything to do with mysticism and the metaphysical together. But I have other friends that that's not the case. There are other reasons why we're friends and we do other things together. So each friend, right, that we have fulfills something in our soul or our purpose or our personality, right? There are many facets to our personalities. There are many different types of friendships that we have. And Saggies are very adventurous and expansive. So many times we have a lot of different types of friends, right? And I have friends that I never discuss my metaphysical or this tarot stuff with. We're just friends on a different level, right? So that's how your reading is opening up for the 12th. Certain friends are in your life for certain reasons. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have to see what the tarot brings out. I'm going to face the camera down and we're going to see. Okay, my beautiful Saggies, using the Journey to Oz and Wonderland deck for this week's readings. I typically will use the same Oracle and Tarot decks for every sign. It's good to do that, or at least I think it is, because sometimes there are themes that come out, believe it or not. There's a reader that I watch, and he got the Six of Cups for every single sign last week. The Fool, new journey. Love it, love it. Could be a new friend coming in. And I mean, of course, with that Gemini new moon energy on Sunday, maybe you're going to have a new friend. I would love to know. If you strike up a friendship with somebody and you really feel like it's worth mentioning. Well, I shouldn't word it that way, maybe. I would love to know, right? Do you make a new friend right around this time, Saggies? Is that what this new journey is about? Okay, the same thing is happening for you that happened for Leo, where the cards are flipping over inside the deck. Six of Wands, that's a victory. You are being celebrated, my beautiful Saggies. Love it, love it. Of course I do. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm going to love it. Six of Wands, you are being celebrated. Okay, that was... Hold on a second. Let me reshuffle these a different way because I just had too many cards just flew out of the deck. All right, let's calm down. Okay. All right, Spirit. What are the other messages you have for my Saggies? What are the other messages for my beautiful Saggies for Friday, July 12th and the following week? Okay, this one came. Okay, that's upside down. All right, we'll see. We'll see if they won't. Let me just make sure. Nope, the deck isn't upside down. Okay. Again, flipping out the Empath. I think Virgo might have gotten that card. This deck has 4 or 5 bonus cards in it with a different meaning or different meanings. Gosh, that won't go back in. The Magician. Saggies. Oh my goodness. That card in reverse is the 5 of Cups. So, and Spirit is saying, yeah, let's leave it that way. I don't often read reversals, but if my guides want me to, then I do. All right, we need one more card, please. One more card for my Saggies. I'll have to... I sort of remember the meaning of that Empath card, but not completely. Okay, 9 of Wands, almost complete. Okay, all right, let's look at these. Building on friendship. The first card out is the Fool. This is Alice. I don't have every card in here memorized about whether it's from Alice or Oz, but obviously that's Alice. It says it right on the card. Look at that new journey. She's putting her leg up like that. It reminds me of, have any of you watched My Lottery Dream Home? And David Bromstead is the host of that, and he always kicks his leg up like that every time he goes through a door. It's funny. Talk about somebody with energy and light who just spreads light everywhere. That's him. All right, so you see the white rabbit, the mushrooms, the sugar plums in the tree. So this is really showing you there are so many possibilities for you, Saggies, right now. So many possibilities, right? She is standing on one foot, but she's not really on a ledge like a lot of the Fool cards are. She's just looking around at the possibilities of what she can do, what she can build, where she can go. I love that because it's like an open book. It's like a new story is what I'm feeling and hearing. And then you have this beautiful 6 of Wands. Wands, you're a fire sign. And this is Dorothy's Triumph. And she's standing there next to a horse. Well, it could be a horse or a unicorn because it kind of has that there. But the 6 of Wands is a celebration because you have completed something. You have done it. You have. Now, what I'm feeling is there may be something that you're thinking about doing or adding to your business or adding. And when you actually take that leap of faith, you are victorious, right? Now, this 5 of Cups is reversed. So when we think about the 5 of Cups, we know that that is focusing on what you don't have. This is the opposite. So Saggies, I feel like you're really focusing on being grateful and thankful for everything you have, including the friendships you have. I feel like this is a card, and I'm getting goosebumps all over. Like Spirit sees that you are grateful for the things that you have. Now, remember, this is collective. It may not be for everyone, but if that isn't how you're feeling, that's how you need to feel, right? You need to feel grateful. But I'm picking up on happiness. Like you're like, wow, I'm so lucky that I live here. I'm so lucky that I have these friends. I'm so lucky that I'm able to do this for work or similar, right? Similar feelings. Okay, so the Empath is card number 23, which is a 5, right? Just like that. 5s change. Yeah. I love this. So this is a tiger with a lamb between his feet. The empath, the hungry tiger. So I'm going to read you the whole thing. These tarot cards are amazing. I've only seen one other reader on YouTube that uses these. Empathy, feeling, understanding, compassion, sympathy, caring, kindness, support, connection, and community. Lots of keywords here, right? All right. When Ozma rose to power, this has to do with the Wizard of Oz, right? Ozma, she's a character in there. When Ozma rose to power, the Hungry Tiger and the Cowardly Lion were summoned to the Emerald City. There, they were appointed as chiefs of the royal guard, fiercely loyal to the new empress. With her role, Oz enjoyed peace, and the Hungry Tiger found tranquility and contentment, gradually relinquishing his earthly desire for fresh meat. So this is definitely a card of contentment, right? Being content with your circumstances, being grateful, having gratitude. It's building on that reversed Five of Cups, right? The message. The Hungry Tiger embodies profound empathy, intuitively connecting with others' emotions and needs. This empathetic nature brings comfort and support to those around them, fostering emotional understanding and harmony. However, it's essential to maintain a balance between empathy and self-care, protecting one's emotional well-being while offering compassion to others. Whoops. So yeah, so this card is about balance, right? It's about having empathy, but not going so far that you deplete your own emotional stability, okay? Love that, love that, love that, yeah. Empathy, feeling, understanding, compassion, sympathy, caring, and kindness. I love it. Yeah, we can... It's also a message about not being too greedy, right? Being content, right? And then the next card is the Magician. The Magician. I love this card too, the Mad Hatter. And you can see the different suits are portrayed in a different way. Like the scissors on his hat are swords, right? The bowl in his hand is cups. The lighted lamp is wands. And what's missing? And pentacles are those sigils or those runes that are floating around. Love this deck so much. The Magician is card number 1. So you have 0, the Fool, clean slate, starting something new. The Magician, number 1, definitely starting something new and knowing that you can build anything you want. My beautiful Saggies, you can build anything you want. You have the power of all 4 suits at your fingertips. It's believing that sometimes gets us caught up, right? Believing that we can do all those things that we dream up, right? So, yeah. And now you have the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is sometimes called the Wounded Warrior. This is the White Knight. He is returning from battle with his falcon or hawk. Can't tell what that is. What does it look like? Oh, the camera's not going to focus. I don't know what that is. So he's returning from battle. He has put all the work in that he needs to put in, and he's almost complete, right? He's got the wands, the trees that are standing behind him represent the other wands, and he has his wand here across his body, and he is all muddied from doing everything, all the work, all the effort that he put in. But his reward is returning, right? His reward is returning. All right, let's recap. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. The Fool, right? New journey. The 6 of Wands, celebrating whatever it is, that victory that you have, right? Celebrating being able to take that leap of faith and do that new thing. 5 of Cups reversed, appreciating and having gratitude and being grateful for everything that you have. The Empath, balancing your empathy, right? And sympathy, maybe not over giving emotionally, keeping that balance, right? Keeping the Hungry Tiger at bay, so to speak. The Magician, Everything at your fingertips, being able to do and create whatever you want, because the Nine of Wands is finishing something, right? And you're going to be able to move on to a whole new thing once you get that finished. All right. Wow. Okay. Chickadees from the main oracle deck. Number 47 is 11. 11 is a magical, mystical, powerful number. It definitely is for me. My husband and I got married on 11/11/11 at 11 o'clock, and I picked that specifically because of the magic and power that number 11 holds. The chickadee is the main state bird, a bird as social as any bird could be. It is cheerful in its flock, fluttering about and relaying the talk of the town. I think Saggies, I think you've gotten this before. Because when I relate it back to myself as a Sag, I say, well, that's what every time I post a reading, I'm relaying, not necessarily the talk of the town, but, messages. Come on. So very social. Now, this also ties into that Gemini new moon energy, being social, fluttering about, talking to friends. We already, very beginning of the reading, before I even read this card, we're talking about calling old friends, having conversations, with people you maybe haven't spoken to in a while. So yeah, I really feel that strongly for you. Sunday the 4th, this weekend, right? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, even, you could be reconnecting with people you haven't spoken to in a while. You could be getting together with them, talking about what's been going on in their lives. I feel this very strongly. Maybe somebody's going to call you out of the blue, right? And then you catch up, right? You talk about everything that's been going on in your lives. And, yeah, I love this for you, Saggies. Friendship goes right along with having those conversations. I really feel like you're about to do something different. You're about to embark on something new. You have the power to create that, but just remember to keep your emotions balanced. Okay, Saggies? Well, I hope this is a beautiful week for you, and we will see you next Friday. All right? Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.